Well, Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced has finally released, yet it's not getting the good reactions everyone wanted. Now, just to start out here, I do think that the gameplay looks pretty good, the world looks nice, everything about the game looks good, except from the fact that they removed the hidden blade combat, which I think was still a stupid idea. I don't know why you would get rid of one of the biggest trademarks of an Assassin's Creed game. Ubisoft has always done stuff like this, and they finally did something they do with every game, and that is put $80 worth of DLC for after you buy the already $60 game. Now, it's $60 base price, but if you buy the deluxe edition, it's $70, but the deluxe edition only gives you basically two of these DLCs out of, I just counted, and there are 9 DLCs. So you're only getting 2 out of the 9 DLCs when buying the deluxe edition, which is obviously stupid for Ubisoft to do this. But that is where most of the negative reviews came from when the game released today, was all of the DLCs that weren't even, nobody knew that these DLCs were going to come out. They kind of just dropped silently with the game. And yes, that obviously caused an outrage. I mean, reading the comments here, I should have known. Product refunded. Now, I don't know if I agree that the microtransactions are a stupid idea, especially for a game like this. And obviously, and one of the big issues with these isn't the fact that they're microtransactions, it's the fact that these microtransactions actually affect your gameplay. Like, they're not just silly cosmetics to make you look better, they actually do stuff for you. They give you effects. Adding the DLC to this game was a stupid idea, but it's Ubisoft, so I guess a lot of people should have known that something like this was going to happen. I think a lot of people were just so excited for an Assassin's Creed would it be a remake? I don't know. It's they changed the story up, so it's basically everyone was excited for something related to Black Flag. Because obviously Shadows did not get the same love, and well, they kind of dropped the ball with this one. Cutscenes capped at 30 FPS. Now, I don't know if that's a bug or not, but it will probably have to be modded to fix, or the developers might listen and fix that themselves, but I doubt that. So, future tinkers here. Actually, the developers have responded to a lot of these reviews regarding the cutscenes, and it does seem like it is a bug. So, it's not something that the developers chose to do. It is a bug with the cutscenes being locked at 30 FPS. So I guess that is a good sign. They are planning to fix this. But still, it's kind of stupid for those who have bought the deluxe edition that they have to buy $80 worth of DLC even after that. This game, I just feel like it did not need all of that DLC. And if they did want to add DLC, I would think that they would add this later on down the line, maybe a few months or a year after it was released. But no, they decided to drop every DLC day one. But like I said, the game is currently at a mostly positive rating. You can still obviously play Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced if you wanted to, and they didn't really mess up the gameplay, I don't think. I haven't played it, so I can't say for sure, but all of the issues that have come from this was just the FPS cap and the DLCs that were added to the game. But other than that, I think people are definitely enjoying the gameplay. You know, the graphics look amazing, the water looks amazing, the fighting with the ships in the water, it's amazing, right? So everything is great there. It's just the DLCs, it's kind of stupid to add that. I don't know why they would do that. But it's not a good look for people talking about refunding. It's not a good look for Ubisoft at all. But I think people also should have known Ubisoft might have pulled something like this. But I do think this depends on the person. You could wait for a sale to buy the game, but I think the game itself is still fine. Now, another issue I really want to touch upon here is the pre-order bonuses. Now, it's not just for Assassin's Creed. I think this is a bad practice in general. This is basically a way to get people to buy your game early and then have them be disappointed when the game is shit. This has been a big practice for games like Call of Duty, and I mean most games nowadays have pre-order bonuses, and I think that's kind of a stupid thing. I feel like there shouldn't be any bonus for pre-ordering the game because that's incentivizing a person to order something that they haven't seen enough gameplay of. Like GTA 6 having its pre-order, but there has been barely any gameplay of GTA 6. So I feel like once it comes out, a lot of people might be a bit disappointed in the game. So much hype is built up around that game, and I don't think it's going to live up to what everyone's been building it up to since it's been so many years. But back to Black Flag Resynced, like I said, I think the game might be pretty good. Like I said, I haven't played it yet, but I do plan on playing it at some point. But really, the only issue everyone's been having so far is having the microtransactions, the capped 30 FPS, and the hidden blade mechanic being removed. And I'm not saying that it's okay for there to be microtransactions. Like, I think that is kind of stupid, especially I think having microtransactions in single player games is still very dumb. Like, you are playing by yourself. There's no point in having microtransactions. That is something that should not be a thing. But I do think you can still enjoy your time playing this game without spending a single dollar. Now, I know there is one DLC called it's a map DLC, and it helps you with collectibles, and I think that's kind of stupid because it reveals all the collectibles, right? And those are supposed to be something that you go and find, not something that's just shown to you. So I think having a DLC for that is kind of stupid, but it's Ubisoft, so I mean, what else can you expect from them? They haven't really delivered on their recent games. I mean, they made Star Wars Outlaws, for crying out loud, and that game was not great. But anyways, the game is still good to play, so I recommend playing it. Maybe get it up during a sale, but other than that, I'll see you guys later.